So I was reading this book on how to make a podcast, and because there was a lot of background noise, I put on my headphones, and since I can't read while music with words is playing, I decided to listen to my favorite jazz album, probably everyone else's favorite jazz album too, at least for people who like jazz and aren't so up their own butts about the whole thing, which is to say Kind of Blue by Miles Davis. So it gets to my favorite track, All Blues, which on the vinyl record is the first track on side B. In fact, it's actually almost the entirety of side B because it's 11 freaking minutes long. And no, to be honest, I wasn't listening to the vinyl today. It was just the album rip on my phone from when I copied it from the CD back in high school, back when I still played trumpet in jazz bands, which really is the whole reason why I started listening to this stuff. And anyway, there's this part in All Blues that I just absolutely love. And I'm not talking about the breezy saxophone harmonies, though of course those are great, or that bass line that's all ba-doom, 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 over and over again. Actually, it's this one part during the trumpet solo where Miles holds a note, not a particularly low or high note, just sort of this note there in the middle. But he sounds like he tons this intriguing rhythm in it. But if you play trumpet, and obviously I'm not the first person to point this out, because I'm not the first person to play trumpet and listen to influential Miles Davis albums, and I don't even play the trumpet anymore, so I mean, take what I say with a grain of salt. You can probably tell that he's not actually tuning a rhythm there at all, because it's just the sound of there being too much spit in the trumpet. There's a rest right after, and he comes back clean, and during that rest, I'm pretty sure you can be assured he emptied his spit valve, that wonderful thing that brass players get to do. Press a lever and open a hole and blow the spit right out, probably right there onto the floor. And it's this moment of beautiful imperfection because it's a sound that a classical trumpet player would never allow in their recording. It's gross if you know what's up, and it's even nastier if you see it live. And every day somebody plays a brass instrument, you need to understand that several times during that day, they're going to open up a small hole on their beautiful shining instrument and blow spit right out of it. And it's perfect. It's this perfect moment in the recording, and I think if they'd chopped it out somehow, like they probably would have if they were making it today, they would have missed this deeply intriguing rhythm caused by this completely disgusting thing. And the nastiness of it all only makes it more beautiful. And again, I know I'm probably not the first person to say this. And certainly not the first person to say this about stuff in general. But I think there's something in there about the nature of art and the tension between perfection and reality and blah, blah, blah. Okay, just listen, okay? Just listen to 11 minutes of the best recording in jazz history. And know that the floor looked truly wretched after it. You can hear the moment when there's just too much spit in the horn and remind yourself that that's jazz, motherfucker. And if that isn't art, then I don't want your goddamn art at all.